Today I shall first finish multiple integral. Have you done multiple integral in your college?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you say anyone what you have done from multiple integral? বলো anyone what you have done from multiple
স্যার
integral?
একটা ফাংশন দিয়ে দিয়েছে, ওটা আপনার y ইকুয়াল টু এক্স, ওয়াই ইকুয়াল টু জিরো, এক্স ইকুয়াল টু মানে অ্যাক্সিস গুলো দিয়ে দিয়েছে, বাউন্ডেড রিজন গুলো ওর মধ্যে ইন্টিগ্রেট করতে বলেছে এক্স ওয়াই।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
ইজি
আর
করেছে,
কি
এমন কিছু করায়নি, খালি ফাংশন বলে বললো আইডেন্টিফাই করতে।
আর কিছু?
না স্যার, এই এই কটাই করিয়েছে, ওর বাইরে কিছু করায়নি।
ঠিক আছে, লেখো, হেডিং দাও মাল্টিপল ইন্টিগ্রাল। মাল্টিপল ইন্টিগ্রাল, first question is this. Look, evaluate the following integrals. Evaluate the following integrals. Number 1, integration 0 to 1. This is 0 to root under 1 minus x square xy dy dx. What does it mean? This integration means we shall first integrate this part with respect to y, and then we shall integrate with respect to x. So this will become, write it. So this is equal to 0 to 1. If I integrate with respect to y, then it is xy square by 2. So by 2 mane you can take 1 by 2 outside the integration. This limit of integration is 0 to root under 1 minus x square then dx. So that is equal to 1 by 2 integration from 0 to 1 x into y square mane it is 1 minus x square this dx. So it is 1 by 2 into, this is actually x minus x cube. So its integration is, we are getting x square by 2 minus x to the power 4 by 4 integration from 0 to 1. So put values. It is 1 by 2 into, if I put x equal to 1, it is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. That is, it is 1 by 8. That means it is 1 by 8. That is the answer. So here we have done, देखो directly limit of x, limit of y, and then limit of x is given, directly given. Another type question may be in this way. Evaluate this thing. Integration, double integration over r, it is x square y dx dy over sorry, over capital R is equal to x comma y such that 0 less equal to x less equal to 1 and 0 less equal to y less equal to 2. So here directly limit of x and y are not given. Directly limit of x and y are not given, but here it is given in set form. So limit of x is from 0 to 1, and then limit of y is from 0 to 2, 0 to 2. So we can write it in this way. I first solution লেখো, লেখো. This is equal to, first you will write this double integration over r, double integration over r, x square y dx dy over r is equal to this, over r is equal to this, is equal to, what are we getting? This is equal to, we shall write it in this way. I shall integrate with respect to x first. So we shall put limit of x. We shall integrate with respect to x first, and then we shall integrate with respect to y. So limit of y is from 0 to 2. So this is equal to integration from 0 to 2. With respect to x integrate karo, y is constant, it is x cube divided by 3. So that is, it is 1 by 3. Integration is from 0 to 1 dy. So this is equal to 1 by 3. Integration 0 to 2. If I put x is equal to 1, then it is y, and 0 means it is 0. So this dy, so that is 1 by 6 into, it is y square, limit is from 0 to 2. So this is 1 by 6 into, this is 4. So finally we are getting, this is equal to, sorry, y cube, this y square, na? 4. Have I done correct? So this is equal to 2 by 3. Is equal to 2 by 3. I clear, Babu? I clear?
স্যার ইন্টিগ্রাল গুলো লিখবার সময় যে ব্র্যাকেটটা দিচ্ছেন মানে ফার্স্ট ব্র্যাকেটটা ওটা কি ম্যান্ডেটরি দেওয়া?
হ্যাঁ বলো। না 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 না, এই তো এখানে তো দেওয়া ছিল না, আমি দিলাম।
মানে ওই ক্ষেত্রে dx আর dy এর মধ্যে যেটা আগে লেখা আছে সেই ইন্টিগ্রেশনটা আগে করতে হবে।
আমরা আগে করে নেব, ঠিক আছে। তবে লিমিট অফ ইন্টিগ্রেশন ক্যান বি চেঞ্জড, লিমিট অফ ইন্টিগ্রেশন ক্যান বি চেঞ্জড, বাট উইথ চেঞ্জ অফ লিমিট, মানে অর্ডার অফ ইন্টিগ্রেশন ইউ ক্যান চেঞ্জ উইথ চেঞ্জ অফ লিমিট। লেখো। So this is another representation of integration. This is another representation of integration. Next lekho. Next. Evaluate integration from 0 to this. Evaluate integration from 0 to log of 2. 0 to log 2. This dx, integration minus 1 to 1, this y into e to the power xy, this dy, this dy. So here, according to the problem, it is given that you have to integrate with respect to y first, and then we shall integrate with respect to x. But here I shall interchange the order of limit. We shall write it in this way. I দেখো, if you integrate with respect to y, then here integration by parts is required. But if I integrate with respect to x first, then y will be constant, so integration will be easy. That is why I shall integrate with respect to x first. So this can be written as it is minus 1 to 1 dy. This is 0 to log of 2. This is y e to the power xy, this into dx. Y e to the power xy, this into dx. So here we shall integrate with respect to x first. So this will give you, it is minus 1 to 1 dy. Minus 1 to 1 we shall write dy here. Its integration with respect to x mane e to the power xy divided by y. This limit is from 0 to log of 2. So y cancelled. So this is equal to, I continue this and find the answer. Continue this. Try to do yourself, Babu. Try to do yourself. So this is equal to integration from minus 1 to 1. This integration, this limit put karo. So we are getting e to the power, we shall put in place of x. So y into log of 2 minus e to the power 0 mane 1, this into dy. So this is equal to integration minus 1 to 1. We can write it as we can integrate directly, no problem. So if we integrate this, then what are you getting? E to the power y into log 2 divided by log of 2 minus y. Integration is from minus 1 to 1. So this will give you, if I put y is equal to 1, then e to the power log of 2 by log of 2 minus 1 minus of, for minus 1 we are getting e to the power minus of log 2 divided by log of 2, this plus 1. E to the power log 2 mane 2. So 2 by log 2 minus, I just here minus 1 will give you minus 2 here, and this will be minus of, it will be e to the this will be 2 to the power minus 1. So 1 by 2 into log of 2, 1 by 2 into log of 2. So this will give you, after simplifying, if you take LCM, this will be 3 divided by 2 into log 2 minus 2. Three by 2 log 2 minus 2. So we have done three types of problems. Next step. Now we shall do now problems. These are very, very, very important. I lekho. Evaluate, question is this, evaluate double integration x square plus y square dx dy over the area bounded by bounded by this thing x greater equal to 0, y greater equal to 0 and x plus y less equal to 1, x plus y less equal to 1. So here region is given in this way, x greater equal to 0, y greater equal to 0 and x plus y less equal to 1, and we shall integrate this. Solution লেখো, we shall start from here. Let capital I is equal to double integration over R. Let capital I is equal to double integration over R x square plus y square dx dy, where R is the area bounded by x greater equal to 0, y greater equal to 0 and x plus y less equal to 1.
So R is the area bounded by এগুলো বললেন তো?
Here you have to find limit of x and limit of y. So we shall draw the diagram. What is the diagram? দেখো, what is the region? It is x-axis, this is y-axis. Here x greater equal to 0, y greater equal to 0 indicates that we shall use first quadrant. And x plus y less equal to 1. আচ্ছা বলো, so x plus y is equal to 1. This equation is actually x by 1 plus y by 1 is equal to 1. So this is x by 1, this is 1 comma 0 point and this point is 0 comma 1. Now, so this is the region x plus y less equal to 1 মানে it is the region. This region is capital R. Capital R is the area, this region. Now here you have to find limit of x and limit of y. So always you will follow these two steps. We shall follow these two steps. This is for you only. That's right. Find complete limit of x. And secondly, find limit of y in terms of x. So we shall find limit of y in terms of x. So complete limit of x is from 0 to 1. This is complete limit of x. So this is equal to, so I is equal to complete limit of x is 0 to x, 0 to 1, this dx. And then we shall find limit of y in terms of x. So integration, it is x square plus y square, this dy, x square plus y square dy. What will be limit of y? This will be, we shall draw a strip here. We shall draw always strip here. This lower limit is on x-axis. So here lower limit is y is equal to 0 and upper limit is on x plus y is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1 minus x. So y is equal to 1 minus x. So this is equal to, so lower limit is 0 and upper limit is 1 minus x. Now integrate karo. So it is integration from 0 to 1. This integration with respect to y mane we are getting, it is x square into y plus y cube by 3 integration from 0 to 1 minus x, this dx. So it is integration from 0 to 1. In place of y I shall put 1 minus x. So x square into 1 minus x, it is 1 minus x whole cube by 3. And if I put y is equal to 0, then ultimately it is 0. So this dx, this dx, this dx. So what are you getting? Now this is equal to integration 0 to 1, it is x square minus x cube, it is minus of x minus 1 whole cube divided by 3. Integration is dx. This integration is x cube by 3 minus x to the power 4 by 4 minus x minus 1 whole cube whole to the power 4 divided by 12. This limit of integration is 0 to 1. If I put 1, it is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, it is 0, minus, if I put 0, this is 0, this is 0, it is minus of, it is 1 by 12. So ultimately this result is 1 by 12 plus 1 by 12. So it is 1 by 6. 1 by 6.
স্যার আমরা y এর ক্ষেত্রে যে লোয়ার লিমিটটা 0 বসলাম কারণ y গ্রেটার দ্যান ইকুয়াল টু 0 y এর যে লিমিটটা নিচের লোয়ার লিমিটটা আছে 0 ওটা যেহেতু y গ্রেটার দ্যান ইকুয়াল টু 0 ওটা আমরা 0 বসছি।
তোমার কথা শুনতে পেলাম না পুরোটা, ভালো করে বলো, জোরে বলো।
বলছি y এর যে লোয়ার লিমিটটা 0 লিখেছেন আপনি, ওটা আপনার যেহেতু কোশ্চেনে y গ্রেটার দ্যান ইকুয়াল টু 0 বলেই 0 লিখেছি আমরা।
রিজিয়নটা থেকে লিখলাম, ওই যে ড্র করলাম তো, ড্র করলাম না, একটা লাইন ড্র করলাম তো ব্লু কালি দিয়ে। তা ওর লোয়ার পয়েন্টটা কোথায় ছিল? এক্স অ্যাক্সিসের উপরে, সেই জন্য 0।
আচ্ছা স্যার, বুঝতে পেরেছি।
আর নেক্সট লেখো হোমওয়ার্ক, রাইট এ হোমওয়ার্ক, evaluate double integration, evaluate double integration, it is x cube plus y square, x cube plus y square dx dy, dx dy over the area bounded by, over the area bounded by x is equal to 2, y is equal to 0, y is equal to 2x. বল। So how can we proceed? So just you will draw the diagram first, and then you will do. So this is your homework you will do. Now I bolo what is this diagram? Just 1 minute. So what is this diagram? It is 0 origin, it is x axis, it is y axis. X is equal to 2 মানে this line, it is x equal to 2. It is y is equal to 2x, or y is equal to 0 মানে it is x axis. So finally region is this, region is this, region is this. So R is this region. Here complete limit of x will be, you will write properly, complete limit of x will be 0 to 2 this dx, and then integration, it is x cube plus y square this dy, and this will be the strip. Its lower limit is on x axis, so on x axis y is 0, and this will be y is equal to 2x, y is equal to 2x. And then you will proceed. Your answer will become, I think your answer will become 352 by 15. You will do this. Now I shall give you one problem and give you 5 minutes time. Do it and tell me what are you getting. I লেখো evaluate double integration xy this into x plus y dx dy over the area bounded by, over the area bounded by y is equal to x square and y is equal to x, bounded by y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. So you will start from here. Let capital I is equal to double integration over r xy into xy x plus y dx dy, where r is the area bounded by, where r is the area bounded by y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. I find for limit so therefore I is equal to diagram draw करो and decide करो what is limit. Just do it. Tell me what are you getting. Just I do it. I am waiting for you. First draw diagram and limit and then I shall proceed. I done বাবু. Anyone please done?
স্যার লিমিটগুলো বের করেছি,
লিমিটগুলো
বেরিয়েছে
বেরিয়েছে. কি বেরিয়েছে বলো তো?
এক্স এর হচ্ছে আপনার 0 to 1 আর ওয়াই এর
আচ্ছা একবার চেক করো দাও, তোমরা দেখো আমি ড্র করছি একবার দেখো. First you have to draw the diagram. So y is equal to x square. It is a parabola of this type. It is a parabola of this type. This type. This is origin, it is x-axis, it is y-axis. And y is equal to x is this line. This line is y is equal to x. So this is the region R. This is the region R. So here you have to find complete limit of x and y. Complete limit of x, sorry. So here I shall draw the perpendicular. If you solve these two equations, then we will get x coordinate here. That so solving y is equal to x square and y is equal to x, we get x is equal to x square, that is x into 1 minus x equal to 0, that is x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1, x equal to 1. So when x is equal to 0, we are getting when x equal to 0, if I put x equal to 0 here, y is equal to 0, and when x is equal to 1, y also equal to 1. So therefore, right here, therefore points of intersections are points of intersections are 0 0 and 1 1. Points of intersections are 0 0 and 1 1. So that means this coordinate is 1 comma 0. This coordinate is 1 comma 0. So complete limit of x will be 0 to 1, this dx. And now we shall find limit of y. To get limit of y, we shall draw a strip here. This is the blue strip. So this will give you integration. It is xy into x plus y, xy into x plus y. Here lower limit is on parabola. Lower limit is on parabola. Here y is equal to x square and upper limit is x. Now please integrate. Are you getting this thing? Are you getting this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So I think you have done this type of problem in your college?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So these are very important problems. I now integrate this. Acha, this integration is your homework. You will do it. This dy dx. Now this is your homework, and this sum, what is the answer of this sum? This answer is 3 by 56. You will get 3 by 56. 3 by 56. Next level. Homework level. Homework. Write a homework. Evaluate double integration. This is your homework. Evaluate double integration x square y square dx dy over the area bounded by x greater equal to 0, y greater equal to 0. It is x square plus y square less equal to 1. X greater equal to 0, y greater equal to 0, and x square plus y square is less equal to 1. This is your homework. You will do this sum. Now write. I look at the board. Actually, what are we doing in double integration? We have done in class 11-12. We have done in class 11-12. What do we mean by a to b y fx dx? What does it mean? What is meaning of this? Integration a to b fx dx. What does it mean? This means actually it is area bounded by fx. Suppose this is fx curve, it is y is equal to fx curve. Here x is equal to a here and x equal to b here. So this integration money, it is area bounded by the curve from x equal to a to x equal to b. This means this thing. Now here multiple integral, what does it mean? This integration, look at the board. So here we are integrating double integration of some function of this function xy, this dx dy. What does it mean? This means actually it is that suppose this is x-axis, y-axis, it is z-axis. Suppose we shall integrate this over the area bounded by something. Over the area, just देखो previous sum, over the area bounded by x square plus y square is less equal to 1. Just previous sum, that was the region x square plus y square less equal to 1. So clearly it is actually a circle of radius 1. So it is a circle of radius 1. So this is the circle of radius 1. Now at every point, if I take this value is z, so at every point we shall find value of z. When xy is here, we shall find value of z. When xy here, we shall find value of z. In this way, we shall find value of z. We shall find value of z. This in this way. In this way. Now, if we collect all these values, we are getting a three-dimensional figure. We are getting a three-dimensional figure. So this double integration means it is volume of this three-dimensional figure. Volume of this three-dimensional figure. Suppose this is the circular region. There are 3 points. For example, there are 3 points. For example, at this point value of function is this. At this point value of function is suppose this, and at another point value of function is this. So we are getting these 3 values. Now if I collect these values, we are getting actually a 3-dimensional figure. It is a cylinder. It is a solid cylinder. So when you are integrating, then this means we shall find volume of solid cylinder. But here I have taken all heights are same. All heights are same. But these all heights may or may not be same. So that means this face may be circle or may not be a circle. There may be some other surface. There may be some other surface. I clear, Babu, what I want to say?
Yes.
Any problem? Any problem, students?
No, sir. At least I was not able to understand that much.
Which part? Which
So
part?
the entire part actually, sir, of this question.
Just you will think in this way. In double integration, when we are integrating over a region, we are getting a volume, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
is the part. We are getting a volume. Here we are getting a area, and here in double integration it is volume. I shall do a problem. I লেখো find volume of a right circular cylinder of radius 1 unit and height 2 units radius 1 unit and height 2 units. এই দেখো, so here read, এই দেখো, we shall find volume of this cylinder. This is cylinder. Look at this board, it is the cylinder. We shall find volume of this cylinder. Its radius is 1 unit. So I shall take this as x-axis, it is y-axis, and this height is suppose z-axis. So that means we shall integrate the height. This height is 2 unit. So we shall integrate the height over the circle, this circular region. Here radius is 1 mane we shall consider a circle whose radius is 1 unit, and we shall take this as origin. So this is equation of a circle of unit radius. I লেখো, let us consider a circle. This circle x square plus y square is equal to 1. X square plus y square equal to 1. So volume of the required cylinder is, so what will be the volume? So we shall integrate 1. Just I shall draw the base here. It is origin, this is x-axis, it is y-axis. So we shall integrate the height, and so volume is double integration over r 2 dx dy, where r is the area bounded by x square plus y square is equal to 1.
একবার বলবেন স্টেটমেন্ট?
Volume is equal to this double integration over r 2 dx dy, where r is the area bounded by x square plus y square is equal to 1. R is the area bounded by x square plus y square is equal to 1. So this is equal to, a complete limit of x will be 0 minus 1 to 1. So complete limit of x is equal to minus 1 to 1, and then complete limit of y I find করো তো বাবু, I find করো 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 চট করে করো। রিটেন বাবু, হ্যাভ ইউ রিটেন?
0 to 2 হবে,
হ্যাঁ বলো,
y এর লিমিট 0 to 2,
y এর লিমিটটা কি হবে বলো?
0 to 2।
কেন 0 to 2? 0 to কে মানে why 0 to 2 বলো?
মানে আমরা তো ভলিউমটা বের করতে চাইছি, তো বেস থেকে যদি অরিজিন
ভলিউমতে তুমি তো এরিয়াটা, এটা এই তো এরিয়া তো আমার ড্র করা আছে -1 to 1, আমরা তো স্ট্রিপ ড্র করেছিলাম তাই না? তাহলে দিস ইজ সার্কেল, সো উই শ্যাল ফাইন্ড y ফ্রম হিয়ার, সো y ইজ ইকুয়াল টু -√1 minus x square to √1 minus x square to this dy, এই তো ঠিক আছে?
অ্যাকসেপ্ট করতে হবে।
নাও ইন্টিগ্রেট করো, so this will give you, what are you getting? This will give you -1 to 1, this integration is 2y, limit of integration is -√1 minus x square to √1 minus x square this dx, so this is equal to -1 to 1, this is 2 into y মানে √1 minus x square minus of this মানে it will become 4 times this dx, so this will give you 4 into, I বলো what is this integration? This integration you will do, this is homework, there is a formula na, root of a square minus x square, this integration, use this formula, then easily you can find result. Another question লেখো।
স্যার এই ফর্মুলাটা একবার বলে দেবেন, ওটা অনেকদিন আগে
এই বই থেকে দেখে নেবে, আমারও মনে নেই, এগুলো বলতে হবে কেন এখন আর। তাই লেখো, ইভ্যালুয়েট ডবল ইন্টিগ্রেশন, আচ্ছা ডবল ইন্টিগ্রেশন না, ইভ্যালুয়েট ভলিউম of unit cube by method of double integration, so by method of double integration we shall find volume of unit cube, দেখো this is unit cube, look at the board, this is unit cube, for example this is unit cube, we shall find its volume, this is unit cube, that here we shall find volume in this way, I shall take this is origin, this line is suppose x-axis, this line is suppose y-axis, this line is y-axis, and this height is suppose z-axis, আচ্ছা এটাকে না একটু চেঞ্জ করে নাও, এটা এইভাবে ড্র করো, এটাকে অরিজিন মার্ক করো, দ্যাট ইজ অরিজিন, ইট ইজ এক্স অ্যাক্সিস, it is y axis, and this is z axis, this is z axis, this is z axis. So always we shall integrate the height. Here since it is unit cube, so its height is 1, and this is a square and the base is a square. So if I draw only the base, what is the base? What is the base? If I draw only the base, then base is this, it is x-axis, it is suppose y-axis, then base is this, base is the square, this is origin, it is 1, 0. This point is 0, this point is 1, 1. So we shall integrate the height over the base, over the square. এই লেখো, the volume of the unit cube drawn in the figure, volume of unit cube drawn in figure is, well, what is the volume? Volume of unit cube drawn in the figure is, I follow. So we shall integrate 1. So double integration over r, height মানে 1, dx dy, where r is equal to, we shall write this square region in this way, r is equal to x comma y such that 0 less equal to x less equal to 1, 0 less equal to y less equal to 1, 0 less equal to x less equal to 1, 0 less equal to y less equal to 1. So this is equal to, this equal to integration, limit of x is 0 to 1, limit of x is 0 to 1, this dx, when we shall integrate with respect to suppose x first, we shall integrate with respect to x first, and then we shall integrate with respect to y, limit of y is also 0 to 1, so this dy. Now just you will integrate, you will get the result. So this will become integration from 0 to 1, this 1 dx, this integration is x, limit is from 0 to 1, it is dy. So this is integration 0 to 1, in place of x if I put 1, then we are getting dy, so it is y integration 0 to 1, so that is 1 cubic unit. Since you are calculating volume, that is why you have to do, you have to mention the units, it is cubic unit. Bolo, any problem babu, any problem? Achha, so this is this multiple integral complete, multiple integral complete. Achha, have you done this thing, have you done function of two variables in your college? Limits, limits, continuity,
Yes, sir.
done, done.
Yes, sir. Syllabus complete করেছি পরে।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। না লেখো, হেডিং লেখো, ক্যালকুলাস, ডিফারেন্সিয়াল ক্যালকুলাস। limits and continuity by choice of path.
স্যার লিমিটস এন্ড কন্টিনিউটি আপনার যে ল্যাগ্রাঞ্জ মেথড অফ আনডিটারমাইন্ড মাল্টিপ্লায়ার ওটা বলেছে করতে হবে, ওটা পরীক্ষা দিবেন। ল্যাগ্রাঞ্জের মেথড আছে যেটা লিমিটস এন্ড কন্টিনিউটি আপনার লাস্টে দেখবেন, ল্যাগ্রাঞ্জ মেথড অফ আনডিটারমাইন্ড মাল্টিপ্লায়ার ওটা করতে বারণ করেছে।
মানে তোমার এখানে ফাংশন অফ টু ভেরিয়েবলস
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
মানে ম্যাক্সিমাম মিনিমাম বের করার জাস্ট তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ, নট মোর দেন 3 ভেরিয়েবলস এটাতে ল্যাগ্রাঞ্জ মেথডটা ওটা বারণ করেছে করতে।
বারণ করেছে? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে করবো না, ঠিক আছে। এক মিনিট দাও। এই দেখো, এই জিনিসটা আমরা উই হ্যাভ ডান ইন ক্লাস 11-12। লিমিট x টেন্ডস টু a, এটা exist or not, how can I check whether this exists or not? How can I check? We have done two methods in class 11-12. We have done left hand limit, we have done right hand limit. If left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, then we shall say limit exists. So here, according to class 11-12, this is suppose x equal to a point. When x tends to a from left side, we are getting left hand limit. And when x tends to a from right hand side, it is said to be right hand limit. If left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, then we shall say that limit exists. So it is for one variable, but in two variable, what does it mean? In two variable, limit x comma y, this tends to a comma b fxy. How can I say that it exists or not? Here it is a comma b point is here, a comma b point is here, and x comma y is anywhere. So x comma y tends to a comma b along any path, along any path. So there are infinite number of choice of path, but here only two choices are there, left and right hand, and here infinite number of choices are there. Now for every choice, if limit exists and if all limits are equal, then only we shall say that limit exists. But since there are infinite number of paths, so it is very difficult to check whether exist or not. But if limit exists, then it is very difficult to check using this method. But it is easy to check the limit does not exist. Just you take two arbitrary paths. If for these two paths limits are different, then we shall say that limit does not exist. But if for two paths limits are same, then what will you say?
Limit may or may not exist.
Limit may or may not exist. It is just like sequential approach of limit and continuity. We have done in semester 1 sequential approach. Just we shall consider two sequences. If for two sequences limits are different, then limit does not exist. And if same, then limit may or may not exist. So in this method, it is easy to check when limit does not exist. Now, if limit does not exist, then clearly it will be not continuous. So we shall do limits and continuity simultaneously. We shall do limits and continuity simultaneously. Aileko. So that question is this. Number 1. So that number 1 part A. So that limit x comma y tends to 0 0, limit x comma y tends to 0 0, xy divided by x square plus y square does not exist, or B, let fxy is equal to so that if x comma y is equal to x comma xy by x square plus y square, when x square plus y square not equal to 0 and it is 0, when x square plus y square is equal to 0, is not continuous at x equal to 0. Actually they are same, almost same problem. So basically I shall show that its limit does not exist, and if limit does not exist, then clearly limit does not exist meaning not continuous at x equal to 0, at 0 0, at 0 0. So fxy is equal to this is not continuous at 0 0. So we shall show that this limit does not exist. Look at the function. This is very good technique. If the function is homogeneous, then always we shall choose straight line y is equal to mx. So here I shall do some number b, and in this solution of b, solution of a will be included. Let x comma y tends to 0 0 along y is equal to mx. Therefore, limit x comma y tends to 0 0, limit x comma y tends to 0 0, xy divided by x square plus y square is equal to limit x comma y limit I shall put y is equal to mx, so it is m into x square. This is x square, it is m square into x square, and here limit x tends to 0. So that is, it is limit x tends to 0, m divided by 1 plus m square. So that is m divided by 1 plus m square, m divided by 1 plus m square. this equal to m divided by 1 plus m square. দেখো actually this depends on m. This depends on m. So that means if I take y is equal to 2x path, then m is equal to 2. We will get some value here. For y is equal to 3x, m is equal to 3, we will get different thing. So that means for different values of m, this value different. I lekho which is different for different values of m, which is different for different values of m. Therefore, limit does not exist. Therefore, limit does not exist. And hence, fxy is not continuous. Fxy is not continuous at 0, 0. Fxy is not continuous at 0, 0. So that means if we do problem of continuity, then limit already you can do. I lekho. Next question lekho number 2. Number 2, this is your homework. So that limit x comma y tends to 0, 0, it is x square into y square divided by x square y square plus x square minus y square whole square does not exist. দেখো it is also homogeneous. So you will choose the path y is equal to mx. That is your homework. You will do it. বলো
কোনটা হোমোজেনিয়াস কোনটা হোমোজেনিয়াস না কি করে বুঝবো?
হোমোজিনিয়াস কি করে বোঝে? সব পাওয়ার ডিগ্রি সেম হলেই তো হোমোজিনিয়াস। এটার ডিগ্রি 4, এটার ডিগ্রি 4, এটার ডিগ্রি 4, তাহলে হোমোজিনিয়াস।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা,
হোমোজিনিয়াস আমরা তো হোমোজিনিয়াস ডিফারেন্সিয়াল ইকুয়েশন করলাম না, কোথায় হোমোজিনিয়াস করলাম জানো? দেখ নেক্সট লেখো নাম্বার 3. So that fxy is equal to, it is x into y cube divided by x square plus y to the power 6 when xy not equal to 0, 0 and 0 when xy is equal to 0, 0 is not continuous at 0, 0. Is not continuous at 0, 0. It is not continuous at 0, 0. So we shall basically try to show that limit does not exist. I bolo, is it homogeneous? Is it homogeneous? Not homogeneous, because degree of numerator is 4 and degree of this part is 2, degree of this part is 6. So it is not homogeneous. So that means you have to choose some different path you have to choose different path. লেখো you have to choose different path. লেখো let x comma y tending to 0 0 along, দেখো I shall choose this path x is equal to my cube. Why I have chosen this path? Because if I put x is equal to m into y cube, then this every part will be, দেখো this will be homogeneous. This will be homogeneous. This will be homogeneous. Now put করো. Therefore, limit x comma y tends to 0 0, limit x comma y tends to 0 0, f x y is equal to limit, this is if I put x is equal to my cube, then it is my to the power 6 divided by, it is m square y to the power 6 plus y to the power 6, and here every term will be in terms of y, so limit y tends to 0. There is no x. After cancelling y to the power 6, it is m divided by m square plus 1, m square plus 1, which is different, for different values of m, which is different for different values of m. Therefore, limit does not exist, and hence function is not continuous at 0 0. Function is not continuous at 0 0. Write a homework. Number 4, লেখো so that limit x comma y tends to 0 0, it is x cube plus y cube by x minus y does not exist. This is also not homogeneous, so we shall choose some different path. লেখো let x comma y tends to 0, let x comma y this tends to 0 0 along x minus y is equal to m into x cube. So if I put x minus y is equal to m into x cube, then every term will be cubic. So देखो, that is y is equal to x minus m into x cube. Y is equal to x minus m into x cube. After this, just you will put y is equal to m into x cube, then you will do it easily. You can do it easily. Next, lecture number 5. So that limit x comma y tends to 0 0, limit x comma y tends to 0 0, it is xy divided by xy plus x minus y does not exist xy divided by xy plus x minus y does not exist sometime we can proceed in this way. Here when you are taking this path y is equal to x minus mx cube, it is general path. There is m, so it is general. But we can choose also, we can choose exactly two paths, and for these two paths, if I show that values are different, limits are different, then limit does not exist. So here I shall choose exactly two paths. Let x comma y tends to 0 0 along y is equal to x, along y is equal to x. So if I put y is equal to x here, then this part will become 0. So then we are getting limit x comma y tends to 0 0. This will become xy divided by xy, that is equal to 1. That is equal to 1. And next I shall choose this path. Lekho. Let x comma y tends to 0 0 along x is equal to 0, along x is equal to 0, মানে along y axis. If I put x equal to 0 here, what are you getting? Then limit x comma y tends to 0 0 xy. If I put x equal to 0 here, then ultimately we are getting 0 minus y, that is 0. So we are getting two different limits. Lekho. Therefore, limits are different. So limit x limit this limit does not exist. So limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. I clear, Babu? I clear? Any problem?
স্যার এটা হঠাৎ ধরলাম কি করে বুঝবো? মানে x ইকুয়ালস টু 0
তো
ধরলাম বা y ইকুয়ালস টু x ধরলাম।
তোমাকে এমন ভাবে ধরতে হবে যাতে করে দুটো আলাদা লিমিট পাও। আমি দেখলাম x, তুমি এখানে y ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0 ধরতে পারতে, y ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0 হলেও ভ্যালুটা 0 হবে। আর একটা আমি পেয়েছি 1, দুটোকে আলাদা করতে হবে এনিহাউ।
মানে দুটো ডেফিনেট পথ চুজ করবো, দুটো লিমিট আলাদা দেখাবো।
হ্যাঁ দুটো লিমিট তোমাকে এনিহাউ তুমি দু রকম দেখাও, দুটো লিমিট আলাদা আলাদা রকমের দেখাও। ঠিক আছে? ঠিক আছে, নেক্সট এটা কর। so that fxy is equal to this thing mod of x by y square into e to the power minus of mod x by y square when y not equal to 0, or this is equal to 0 when y is equal to 0 does not exist. তোমরা এটা করো তো, একটু জাস্ট করো, আমি জাস্ট 2 মিনিট আসছি একটু ওয়াশরুম থেকে, করো। I put. Have you done? Abu, have you done? Have you done?
তা আপনি করে দিলে ভালো হতো।
Okay. So what is the limit? What is the path you have chosen? What is the path you have chosen? বলো। Let x comma y tends to 0 0. Let x comma y tends to 0 0 along we shall choose the path x is equal to my square. So here my square put karo. Then limit x comma y tends to 0 0 mod x by y square e to the power minus mod x by y square is equal to limit x is equal to my square মানে this is modulus of m e to the power minus modulus of m. So y tending to 0. So finally it is modulus m e to the power modulus m e to the power modulus m. Therefore, which is different for different values of m. Therefore, limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. Next देखो, we have done partial derivative in case of exact equation. In differential equation we have done partial derivative. Now what is partial derivative? Look at the board. Suppose f is a function. If we differentiate with respect to x, it is del f del x. Similarly, del f del y is equal to fy. We shall denote it in this way. So del x of f, and again if I differentiate with respect to x, then this can be written as del 2f del x2. Del y of del f del y, this can be written as del 2f del y2. Del x of del f del y, this can be written as del 2f del x del y, or it can be written as fxy. From here, so fxy মানে first we shall differentiate with respect to y, then we shall differentiate with respect to x, and similarly del y of del f del x, this is equal to, it is del 2f del y del x, so it is fyx. These two are known as mixed derivative. These two are known as mixed derivatives. These mixed derivatives may or may not equal. Lekho, for example, suppose this f is equal to, for example, so f is equal to x to the power y, then del f del x is equal to, with respect to x, when you will differentiate, y is constant, So y into x to the power y minus 1. Now if I differentiate with respect to y, then del y of del f del x, this is equal to u into v derivative. So it is x to the power y minus 1, derivative of y is 1 into y plus y into its derivative. This derivative with respect to y mane it is a to the power x formula. So x to the power 1 minus 1, this into log x, this into log x. Now del f del y is equal to, so we are getting this is mixed derivative del 2f del y del x. Now del f del y is equal to del f del y mane if I differentiate with respect to y, x to the power y into log x. Now del x of del f del y, this is equal to u into v derivative, its derivative y x to the power y minus 1 into log x plus log of x into its derivative, x to the power y into derivative of log x mane 1 by x, so x to the power y minus 1. এই দেখো these two are equal, so this is equal to actually del 2f del x del y. So লেখো therefore del 2f del x del y is equal to del 2f del y del x, del 2f del y del x. এই দেখো today I shall do our class till 8:15. Actually I have another meeting, so I shall do today till 8:15. Tomorrow also we will have class. Tomorrow I shall do either from 6 o'clock or from 6:30. I shall inform you. Already we have given the message, class from 6 o'clock. Do you have college tomorrow?
No sir, কলেজ বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে।
বলো কলেজ
বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে, শেষ।
ও শেষ হয়ে গেছে। আচ্ছা তাহলে দেখছি আমি কি করা যায়। তাহলে একটু এগিয়েও আনতে পারি। ঠিক আছে, আমি জানিয়ে দেবো তোমাদের। এখন ওই টাইমিংটাই ফিক্স। এই দেখো এটা কর, এটা তোমাদের বাড়ির কাজ। লেখো তো, if u is equal to log of x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, then show that number 1 it is del x plus del y plus del z of u is equal to 3 divided by x plus y plus z. Number 2, del 2 del x2 plus del 2 del y2 plus del 2 del z2 of u is equal to minus 3 by x plus y plus z, this whole square. And number 3, del x plus del y plus del z whole square of u is equal to minus of 9 divided by x plus y plus z, this whole square. This is your homework. You will do this. Actually we shall use a result here. we shall use a result here. This thing just start koro, then you will do. We have x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to, this is a result, it is x plus y plus z, x plus omega y plus omega square z, and x plus omega square y plus omega into z, where omega is equal to, where omega cube is 1 and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So this is the result you have to use. So here u mane log of this. So therefore what are you getting? U is equal to log of this mane log of this thing. So it is log of, we will get x plus y plus z plus log of, it is x plus omega y plus omega square z plus log of, it is x plus omega square y plus omega into z. And then just you will differentiate. I think you will get this thing. I just, all of you will do this sum. Tomorrow I shall start after this problem. Okay, so keep till here, Baba. I have another meeting, online meeting. So tomorrow also we shall do class. Tomorrow we shall finish the calculus part. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you all of you for doing online class. Thank you. So you can leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.